Alright, so which is best described as an observational study? Well, for A, we ask every 10th student entering the school if they eat breakfast or not in the morning. Well, asking the student puts them on the spot, and that could interfere with their response, so it won't exactly be choice A. For choice C, we would actually look at distributing a short questionnaire to students in a cafeteria. That's going to have the same negative outcome of asking the kids questions and having their responses all jumbled up. Choice D is perhaps the worst, where in this one, we're actually dividing 60 seniors into two classes, where one gets a graphing calculator and the other doesn't. So that's an experimental study. And it's definitely not an observational study. And that's going to leave B. So B is really nice because in this case, students are attending school and getting grades, and without ever talking to the students, a social researcher just gathers data from 15 school districts. So this social researcher didn't even interact with the students and still got the observational data. So choice B. For this bottom problem, we have a mean score of 496. We have a modal score of 430. And we have this standard deviation of 115. Now, which interval reflects 95% confidence? So if we think about a normal distribution, we would have about 65% around the middle. And how many standard deviations out before we get 95%? Only 2. So we would need one standard deviation and a second standard deviation. So what is 2 times 115 anyway? Well, it's 230. So choice A completely doesn't match as well as choice C, and it looks between B and D. However, remember that confidence intervals themselves, with 95% confidence, involve the mean score, not the modal. And so that makes it choice D.